Hello and welcome. Thank you for taking the time to hear more about the Stride for Better Mental Health Scenic Rim Adventure. It is a wonderful, beautiful adventure, and we'd love for you to be a part of it. Firstly, is this adventure right for you? Do you want to challenge yourself, break out of your comfort zone, and experience something new? Do you like to connect with nature and meet like-minded people? Do you want to support Stride in a new and adventurous way? This is certainly the adventure for you. We will be exploring World Heritage listed rainforests and prehistoric Gondwana landscapes alongside a knowledgeable guide who will be there to support you through the whole trek. So what the Scenic Rim adventure looks like is that you will be trekking 25 kilometers over 3 days. You'll be exploring rainforests, summiting mountains, and have the opportunity to relax at beautiful vineyard in the heart of the Scenic Rim. You'll be making incredible memories and new lifelong friends. It will be a physical challenge, but with extremely rewarding outcomes. The difference you'll make by being a part of the Stride for Better Mental Health Scenic Rim Challenge is that you'll be making history by being a part of the first ever Stride for Mental Health adventure. And all funds raised will go directly towards ensuring Stride can continue to deliver its important and life-changing programs that you are already all a part of. Not only this, but you will be contributing to Stride in a different and meaningful way. You'll also be helping to empower others to do the same. Let's just run through the adventure logistics really quickly. On day 1, 26th of July, you'll meet your team and guides at 8:30 at the Gold Coast Vibe Hotel. From here, you'll be transferred out into the Scenic Rim to begin your trek. Today, you'll be summiting Mount Cordau and then winding your way down through lush rainforests. You'll have an early evening and then wake up next day to summit Mount Mitchell. You'll be trekking an average of 11 kilometers this day, and it will be beautiful 360 sweeping views of the valleys and mountains that the Scenic Rim has to offer. In the afternoon, you'll then have the opportunity to relax at a local vineyard where you can take in more views in the heart of the Scenic Rim, or just sit back and enjoy the company of your fellow trekkers. On day 3 is your final day of trekking. You'll be walking about 5 kilometers, depending on how exhausted you are from the previous 2 days. From here, you'll enjoy a little bit of time at the Lamington National Park and then be transported back to the Gold Coast Vibe Hotel, where you'll be free to depart after 6 p.m. How to prepare for the trek is probably something on your mind. There are a few elements to get ready to ensure that you're going to have the most amazing time you can. Number 1 is being physically prepared. So training is an important element of the trek. Just taking long walks, getting out in the bush, and practicing getting up and down hills will be enough to get you ready for the trip. We do recommend taking your backpack and hiking boots with you, just to really get a feel of how it's going to be for those 3 days. Fundraising is another important element of the trip. We will provide you with an online fundraising page where you can share out with your networks. We'll also have a dedicated fundraising coach to your team to help you plan fundraising events or just give you resources to help you do the best you can with your fundraising. The final element is, of course, getting to know the team and connecting with the individuals you'll be traveling with, and then depart on the adventure of a lifetime. You will need a little bit of gear for this trek, not too much as most will be provided on the ground. You will need some comfortable trekking boots as you'll be wearing them for the 3 days that you'll be out on the trail. You'll also need a comfortable backpack, something small that you can carry your water, your wet weather gear, hat, sunscreen, and anything else you might need for the day on the trail. You'll also just need to wear some trekking or exercise clothing, nothing too flashy. You'll also need to bring a little bit of waterproof gear as we are in the rainforest after all, and it can get a little damp there. Just wanted to touch on experiences from past trekkers. Not only are these adventures just trekking and just fundraising, it is a whole beautiful experience from the start to the finish. So just wanted to share this quote from Greg, who took on a challenge in 2022. It was a truly amazing and personally life-changing experience. from the country, the culture, my teammates, the ground crew, the camping, food, and general camaraderie. It also provided a personal insight into my capabilities and how I deal with challenges. I came home a different person, mentally and emotionally. Now let's get into travel FAQs. A common one we get is, what is included in the travel package? So from the moment you arrive into the Gold Coast and meet the team at the Vibe Hotel, the transportation, the guides, almost every meal, and your accommodation are all included. You just really need to get your way to the Vibe Hotel. How fit do you need to be? This adventure is rated a 3 out of 5, so it's moderately challenging. You don't need a whole lot of fitness, but you will need to build it up over the couple months you're starting to prepare for the challenge. As I mentioned earlier, we have a great training guide, which you're welcome to use. We also partner with a personal trainer should you need that extra little boost. How many people are going? So far, we have 3 on the team, but we can take up to 20. And we are very open because the more the merrier. Will I need to carry all my belongings on the hike? No. Most of your belongings will be left at the accommodation each night. You'll only need to take the day pack out with you on the trail, which will need to pack your water, sunscreen, hats, wet weather gear, and anything else you might want to take on the trail. As fundraising is an important part of the challenge too, I just wanted to share a quick success story from a previous trekker. If you're new to fundraising, it might seem daunting trying to hit a target. But hear from Angela. She was a first-time fundraiser, and we helped her organise a local pub trivia event, collect donations online, and run a Lucky's number board. She honestly didn't know where to start, but we helped her find her way and connect with her community in ways that she felt comfortable. She ended up raising $4,600, which was well above her goal. Some fundraising FAQs that we get are, what if I don't reach my target? We just want you to do as much as you can. Getting the word out about Stride and raising awareness is hugely important, as well as doing your best to fundraise. As I mentioned earlier, you'll have a fundraising coordinator by your side to help support you any way you need. So if you're new to fundraising, you will certainly get support. Can I make donations instead? Yes, you absolutely can. Many people do choose to do this too. Thank you so much for listening to the Stride for Better Mental Health Scenic Rim info. If you have any questions at all, please do not hesitate to reach out. We are so excited to have this adventure going on in July, and we would love for you to be a part of it. Thanks again, and hopefully see you at the Scenic Rim.